to DC, Atlanta, to Phoenix. There are so many incredible people and organizations changing their communities for the better, and we love teaming up with local news reporters to learn all about them. It's all part of our search for the Good Neighbor of the Year. Jesse Jess, all right. Our next guests run an innovative arts and upcycling shop that brings the people of Cleveland together while keeping literally tons of waste out of landfills. We have them here to tell us more, along with the news anchor who nominated them. Let's welcome 3 News anchor Danita Harris, and from Cleveland, Upcycle Parts Shop Kalia and Nicole. Y'all give it up for her. You look beautiful in green, all of you. So I have to ask you, Danita, you've covered so many things. Like, why choose this organization?
Well, when you think of a good neighbor, Kelly, you think of a neighbor who is warm, friendly, welcoming, and cares about the community. When I walked into the Upcycle shop, let me tell you, the vibe. That's what you feel when you walk in there. I spent the day there. They're really about celebrating your creativity. As adults, go in there, play with things, see what comes out in you, but it's also a very open space. And I don't mean just aesthetically. I mean, whatever you want to bring, we're open. We're open to receive it. And I love that they build this on something. Don't just see what it is or what it was. Think about what it can become. And isn't that something for all of us personally?
A great metaphor,
so, yeah. And so it's connecting you not just to your creativity, but it brings people in the community together, and it's just so unifying. And these women, they are so positive. It's an experience. It's not just a shop. It's an experience. And that's what I loved about it. And they are doing such a great job helping that community.
That's what life should be, an amazing experience. So, Nicole, how'd you come up with the idea?
Well, forgive me while I'm swooning so hard to be here. When I was in my 20s, about 20 years ago, I was biking and I saw this discarded drawer full of costume jewelry. And I got some and I played with it. And as a jewelry maker, I realized how much context and history and story there is and things that used to be something else. And that's when I became a creative reuse artist. And I understood what our great-grandparents understood, that there's value all around us. And the meaning and purpose can come from using and reusing what already exists instead of always buying new.
It's my favorite thing. I love jewelry that has a meaning or a story behind it, and there's a purpose for wearing it almost.
We like to say make
special.
Secondhand your first choice.
And
it's the idea of that context and that environmental sustainability, as well as just the joy and the fun of history. So doing that and hoping to build it into a community location is how it started. And with some grants and a co-founder and thousands of people participating, this amazing community that we get to be part of in Cleveland, we've taken in 54 tons of materials, which is like the equivalent of 18 full-grown rhinoceroses in a small storefront. And we're so grateful for all the work and to be here right now in our 10th year.
So many incredible things happening, the domino effect of it. So, Kalia, what is this shop like on any given day?
Oh, that's a lovely question. It looks different every day, but my best description would be if Michael's or Joann's had a baby with a thrift store.
This is my love language. I love those 2 stores.
Yes.
I walk in for one thing and leave with 1,000.
Yes. That's us. So you put those 2 things together, and Upcycle Parts Shop will be born. We're located in an underserved neighborhood, so we're very, very intentional at keeping things at a favorable cost. So we sell anything artsy. In our basement is full of bulk-size items like wood, things that can be built upon, empty containers. Upstairs in our crafting cafe is where it really gets fun. And so when you don't want to spend lots of money to do a project, you can spend $10 to play in our materials, make a new friend. And also, it's, in our mind, the creative aspect of it and the reused materials is the conversation starter. But what we're really trying to do is build upon those connections, and that's the best way to impact the community around us.
This is, I'm literally planning my next birthday. This is literally what I would want to do for my birthday. My special day would be walk in somewhere and be like, okay, we're all here, create, so just find whatever we can find and make, and who knows what you, I think that's so exciting.
Well, Kelly, what I'm wearing right now, Nicole made this from parts. This necklace was made from different parts, and you can tell her the exact thing, but she made this. This is something that you could do there.
Yes, I love that. It's so special, and then it has a story and a time you did. It's just very, very cool. You do some special work with seniors as well, right?
Yes, we are very intentional with our outreach, specifically for seniors, and we have specific programming where we interact with them and we create environments for them to make new friends and create projects that are specific and important to them. And we recently just wrapped up a workshop series where the seniors were able to create doll houses, and really it was the stories and the joy that it brought them. But truthfully and honestly,
this is like my happy place. We have just found my place. Yes. Okay, keep going. I'm so sorry.
Sorry, no, you're fine.
Yeah.
It's
this
that,
should be
right?
in every community. I would have so much fun.
Yes,
I want to create a doll house. That's so fun.
Yes.
And then to see what everyone's, like, your personality comes out in all of it. That's so cool.
That's our favorite part.
It's therapeutic. It's fun. It involves the community. It's helpful, like with all the trash that goes somewhere that you now is treasure. Like it's incredible. I'm very excited about visiting your store.
Come on.
Danita's colleague is hanging out at the shop where a community workshop is actually taking place. So we're gonna head over for a visit when we get back. Welcome back as we continue our search for the Good Neighbor of the Year. I'm hanging out with 3 News anchor Danita Harris, who's nominated Nicole and Kalia from the Cleveland Upcycle Part Shop. The shop sells donated art supplies and materials at low prices, then provides space for the community to come together to create whatever their imaginations can come up with. Super cool. Right now, Danita's colleague, 3 News anchor Dave Chudowski, is at the store, so let's check in. Dave, what's going on there?
Hi, Kelly. Yeah, I'm here at the shop in the heart of the St. Clair Superior neighborhood in Cleveland. And as Danita mentioned, when you walk through this door, you are inspired by the creativity. It's so welcoming here. And I bring in the program director. It is Frankie. Frankie, so good to see you. What do you have going on here today?
So today we are doing an upcycle buffet. So it's a pay what you can event where we basically get an assortment of reused materials and we allow crafters to make whatever they like. So the idea is that you can make whatever you want. And sometimes we have little projects, but today it's just to be creative.
Creative, definitely. You guys are buffet. I like that. Okay, and there is really so many artists on many levels and ages. And I have someone right here. Daze, why don't you come on in? Daze.
How you doing? Hello, Kelly. How you doing?
Yes, hello, Kelly. Daze, what are you working on here?
Today, I am working on bottle blossoms. They're made out of recycled bottle parts, water bottles, and this is a really cool store. Upcycle has everything that an artist could need. I actually make real 3D pieces out of this. And, being in this neighborhood, I think it's a real jewel. It's a gem, a diamond in the rough. But I like it. I love this store.
Daze, well said. Thank you. There's a lot of regulars here. I've been walking around finding them, and I have one right here. I have found Robin. Robin, you're a regular, right?
I am a regular. Thank you. I've been in Upcycle for 10 years. Personally, I'm an artist, and I'm an art teacher. So I use Upcycle all the time, either for my own work or for my classwork, retired. However, I come to Upcycle before I go to the art supply store. Upcycle usually has everything that I need, and if not, then I find it in the art supply store, but I can find creative ideas here. I have made many friends here. It's an awesome place to come to. I'm creating right now, it started out to be a necklace. This piece is the bottom piece is actually from broken jewelry. You find it Upcycle. This is a cross-section of a walnut, which is also something that creates an awesome display. This necklace ended up turning into a bookmark. So sure, it's a creative process. So it's just something that you can do, and Upcycle is the place to do it.
I love it. So unique. Robin, thank you so much. Kelly, there's no limit to what you can do here. As a matter of fact, I'm actually working on an upcycle of my own, putting together this journal. So I'm going to get back to working on this journal while I send it back to you in the studio.
Yeah, all right. Thank you, Dave, and everyone at the shop. So Nicole and Kalia, we know that you're always looking for new ways to grow the Cleveland Upcycle Part Shop. So, and our friends at the American Greetings e-card app love how you're bringing the community together to inspire creativity and reduce waste. So they're donating $10,000 just to help out. Yeah. right, this may be the last nominee for season 5, but our search for Good Neighbor of the Year continues when we return in the fall. Let's do a quick break and we'll be right back with What I'm Liking.